Now we will see some important terms. The first one is magnetization. So what do you mean by that? Magnetization. So whenever we placed some magnetic material in some external magnetic field, that material is going to magnetized. So that is what we can call it as a magnetization. Then again, if we just talk about the magnetic intensity, so then magnetic intensity we are just going to denote it by that H. You can define that H is equals to N into I, which is nothing but the source of your magnetic field. So how easily it is going to magnetize that material, so that is going to decide by that magnetic intensity. So obviously both the terms are different. One is nothing but the magnetization, how that material is going to magnetized, again which depends on the type of material. It might be diamagnetic, paramagnetic or ferromagnetic, that we will see afterwards, but definitely this magnetization again. So this intensity where I have written H is equals to N into I, so it is going to magnetize that material. Now the relation between this magnetization, so which is B, again you can write it down that mu into H. So B is equals to mu naught into H. This mu naught we are going to call it as a permeability, that is a permeability of your free space. So I can just write it down, that is a permeability for the free space. And again there is a magnetic, that this one just we have concluded that. Now after this magnetization, so I just told you about this magnetic intensity also. So that is a source of your magnetic field, which might be in the form of your current also. Then again it might be in the form of your loop also, so that might be a solenoid, and when the current is going to flow through it, it is going to magnetize that material. Fine. So this is nothing but the magnetic intensity. Then susceptibility, how easily it is going to magnetize that material. So mainly again we are just going to denote it by this letter, that I will say that it is nothing but this susceptibility. So again this one I can just write it down, this intensity of magnetization. This is the new term, intensity of magnetization, that is nothing but the number of magnetic moments per unit volume. So that is a M upon V, so which I can write it down, that is nothing but your capital M, which is intensity of your magnetization. So this intensity of magnetization, again I can just write it down in terms of formula. So that is nothing but the M is proportional to H. So M is nothing but that susceptibility into H. So this is the all important formula or the relation between the intensity of magnetization and this magnetic field intensity. Both the terms are different. Obviously this intensity of magnetization depends on that external your source of magnetic field, which is nothing but H, and this susceptibility you just say that now, or it is a ratio of M upon H, which gives the value of that susceptibility for this case. Now this relative magnetic permeability, obviously we can say that it is a ratio of your mu naught. Yeah, so we know that generally. So this is nothing but the mu for a particular medium, and again that is a mu naught for your that vacuum. So this is nothing but the relative permeability. So this one is nothing but for your particular medium, and we have to just compare it with the magnetic, that is a permeability of vacuum, so which will give the value of your relative magnetic permeability.